Hello, good morning, good morning. How are you? Amazing fruits. Bart, Aldonna, and Janelle. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so hopefully you've watched the new arrivals that arrived yesterday with the 2 new decks by Christoph James with his Crowley deck and the Rain Coast Visions. Now, I've got quite a selection of Christoph's decks. Still got one more I'd like to get, but that of course will take time. So we've got tarot and oracle. So I want to focus on that. Hi Ange, how are you? So that's what we're going to focus on today. I want to sort of introduce Christoph's decks. Now, when you buy Christoph's decks, the only place to buy them is from his website, Rain Coast Tarot. So please only buy these decks directly through Christoph. That's so important. Canadian site, so there's Canadian dollars. So yeah, absolutely important to buy only from his website when you're buying his decks. I really want to make it very clear, and all his decks basically come in 2-piece boxes, or in the case of the Rain Coast Oracle, was a tin at that stage. I don't know whether it still is, but it was a tin when I brought it. So he will normally do 2-piece boxes. There's no QR codes or anything like that. There's even no barcodes. So you know that. And there's no guidebooks with them at all. So you know that as well. Just giving you that heads up. Okay, so let me just do the free. Now, don't forget, guys, you get 2 cards for the free list. If you want a tarot and oracle reading, donate any amount. Okay, now, if you ask a question that's a yes and no question, you will get angel answers for yes and no questions and timing questions. Yes, it will be angel answers or cards of time, depending on what the question's about. Hi, Caitlin, how are you? Hi, Pearl Storm Goddess. I love the new name. So, put those to one side. Right, so the list is Amazing Fruits, Bart, Aldonna, Janelle, Ange, Pearl Storm Goddess, and then hi Kay, how are you? So don't forget to take a moment to think about your question, be empowered, how you can move forward. And I'm going to use the new decks. If you've no reading for you tonight, but okay, no worries. Good. Oh, that's good. Pearl Storm Goddess. Good, Caitlin. Brilliant. Okay, so okay, you're just saying hello. Okay, so we've got Amazing Fruits. If Amazing Fruits is here, Janelle and Ange and Caitlin. Oh, Aldonna. So don't forget we do have Aldonna as well. So Amazing Fruits, Aldonna, Janelle, Ange. Oh, thanks, Caitlin, for doing that. I was just about to type it up. Cool. Saves me. Okay, so we've got Amazing Fruits, Aldonna, Janelle, Ange, and Pilsner. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're halfway through the list. We're halfway. Okay, so let me put these boxes away. Put the oracle decks to one side, because you don't get those unless you do a tarot and oracle reading. Right, so we've got the Crowley. Oh, hi, Dorothy. How are you? So you are added to the list, and you'll be after Pearl Storm Goddess, Dorothy. So I'm not going to do your reading just yet. So I've got Amazing Fruits, and I've got Aldonna, Ange. So let me just put these decks to one side, and I'm going to pull out the thing. So, right, Amazing Fruits, right. So Right, so thank you for the list. First one is amazing fruits, then Aldona. Oh, of course, sorry. Yep. Thanks for that. Thanks for reminding me. Cool. Done. Brilliant. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot all about that. Oh, thank you for that. Muchly appreciated for reminding me. Okay, so we've got amazing fruit. What's coming towards you in the next 7 days? Let's have a look. Now, I'm using the Crowley Tarot. Hopefully, you've watched the unboxings. Hi, Miss Phenomenal. Yes, you can be added to the list. Pearl Storm Goddess will add you. Yep, for sure. What's coming towards you in the next 7 days? Right. Oh, you're being reminded to slow down. Don't be in such a hurry all the time. With the Knight of Swords. Slow down, take a breath, decide what you truly want to bring into your life. What do you want to harvest into your life? What do you want to bring in? It's really about slowing down, not being in a hurry all the time, just taking a breath and just thinking about contemplating on what you want to actually bring into your life. What's been happening? What do you actually want to bring into your life physically is super important. So it's up to you to sort of think about really what do you want to bring and what energies do you want to bring into your life, because it all depends on how you react to the situation, how you choose to take care of your well-being, your finances, your sense of physical journey. It's all about what you want to bring into your life. So you've got to take a moment to sort of breathe, decide exactly what you're sort of bringing in. Slow down. Don't be in such a hurry. Take a moment to do a to-do list so that you can move forward with plans and strategies. Super important there. Okay, so super important. So take a moment to sort of take a breath. Okay, Aldona, Janelle, and Ange. Can you make sure you've got your questions in, please? Aldona, Janelle, and Ange, can I have your questions, please? Oh, hi, Diamond Girl. I'm great. Thank you. So I just need some questions. Aldona, Janelle, Ange. Yes, Diamond Girl, you're added to the list. So I'm just sort of taking a moment to breathe, guys. So, oh, by the way, for those that think, Tarot Cat, due to personal circumstances, of course, is not online with us, has not joined us today. Hopefully she'll get a bit better and she'll be able to join us at some stage. But yes. Just for those who are expecting me to have a guest today, unforeseen circumstances, we all get things happen in our life. So I'd like to send Tarot Cat lots of love and healing. Self-care is super important at the moment. Right. Thanks, Caitlin. Right. So I'm just waiting for some questions, please. Aldona, Janelle, Ange. we don't get some questions, we will move on. Aldonna, Janelle, and Ange, can you please type in your questions? And then we've got, thank you, Janelle. I'll do Janelle first. Just going to go as the questions come in with those three. Will I be okay? You're asking a yes and no question here. Okay, Janelle, you've asked a yes and no question. So when you ask a yes and no question, we get the angel cards out. We can get a little bit more information, of course, but we're going to start with the yes and no question. Will I be in a relationship? Okay, will I be in a relationship by the end of the year? Will you be in a relationship by the end of the year? Let's have a look. Will you be in a relationship by the end of the year? I think it's very much tells me that there's something better coming for you. So it's not a yes, but it's also not a no. I think there's a lot of things that still need to be done here for you. So let's see. So let's just give us a card. Let's use the Raincoast Visions. Okay. Can you just give us a card? Ooh. Card that flipped out. Isolation. I think it's time for you to have a bit of introspection. I think you need to focus on what do you want to bring into your life. I think that's very important for you. It's like, you know, why do you need to be in a relationship? What's going on here? I think it's time for some introspections, maybe some healing needing to be done, some isolation with the Hermit card here. It tells us that there's something better for you. So I think you need to sort of have the sense of contemplation, reflection, meditation. I think there's some stuff that needs to be learnt in silence for you. Thanks, Caitlin. Yeah, I saw Angie's question there. Cool. Okay, so we're just waiting for Aldonna's question. And then your question as well. Okay, Janelle, so I think there's a lot of time for you to reflect on what you actually want to bring into your life. You know, you got to think about where you've been, what's happening, and where you're going. I think it's time for, with the Hermit card here, it's a lot about isolation, self-care. Yeah. I think it's about not being in a hurry. Why do you want to be in a relationship at the end of the year? Why? What's the hurry? So, yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about Angie's question. What do you need to know? Why do you need to know what? I'm just trying to look at Angie's question here. How we can word it. That it's more about, you know, what's this, you know, why do you need to change about your future husband? Your husband should love you for who you are. Why do you want your future husband to love you about a certain aspect? Shouldn't they love you for you completely? It doesn't really empower you, Ange. It's very isolating. Very, very isolating. It's very much about what do I need to do to have that connection. Feels very disempowered question. It's a very disempowered question because you're asking, Ange, what would my future husband love about? I mean, he should love you for who you are as a whole. Okay? It's a very disempowering question you've asked. You've asked of the universe. You're saying, oh, I must be a certain way I must change. I must be a certain way for my future husband to love me. So, Ange, I'm just getting a very disempowered question here. It feels like you want to change for, you're going to be a specific way for your future husband to love you. It's about, what do you need to know? Why is this? It just feels very I don't know how to do this question. The universe is just like my guide is just like screaming at me no, and just shaking her head. Disempowered. Okay, thanks, Caitlin. All I could get was this no, 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 no. Okay, so Angie's question: what should she know about her future husband? Okay, what should she know about her future husband? Whoa, okay. I got the moon card here. I feel like she's bringing in this energy. Okay, I do feel like your husband's going to be, it's one of anxiety. It feels like it's an illusion. With the moon card here, it's very much about the illusion. It feels like you're bringing in something that you're, I want to say, like you're bringing in this energy of expectations. Okay, with the Page of Rods tells me there's a lot to discover in this journey. I think there's a lot of learning to do in regards to your journey. Okay, if you want to know about your future husband, I feel like there's a lot to learn. There's a lot to discover. He's a bit of a free spirit, but I think it's causing you a lot of illusions, a lot of anxiety and worry. There's a lot of stuff that you're afraid of, Ange. Does seem to be a lot of stuff that you're afraid of. Afraid to be yourself. I feel like you're afraid to be yourself. I think there's a lot to learn and discover. I think your future husband's going to be very free-spirited. I just feel like he's a bit of a passion, like there is that passion. There is a lot of stuff to learn. I think he's going to have the motivation and the drive, but I think there's going to be a lot of that passion and creative energy. I think there's a lot of youthful energy coming in. But I do feel like it's going to be causing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of illusion, a lot of healing to be done in this process. I think there's a lot of healing to be done. Right, Caitlin, let's do the Crowley Tarot. I like this. How will my new channel name enhance my spiritual journey? Right, Dorothy, Aldonna, can I have your question? Dorothy and Ms. Phenomenal. How will your new channel name enhance your spiritual journey? You're welcome, Ange. Okay, how will my new channel name enhance? So how will the new channel name? This is great. This is awesome. Oh, good question. Love it. Wow. Okay. I get the Page of Cups. Now, I look at it as though it's bringing you back into alignment. I feel like it's going to. It's interesting. I pulled out the Knight of Cups as well. It's going to give you lots of news, so it feels quite emotional connection. I think it's going to be a commitment and hard work. Okay, I do feel it's quite an emotional. It is going to be a bit. There are some heavy. I think you place a lot of burdens on yourself, Caitlin. I think it's time to sort of just take a breath for a minute. Just take a breath. Okay, I've got the Page of, like I said, I've got the Page of Cups, and I feel like it might be that you might feel a little bit out of sorts for a little while, but it will bring you into an alignment. It's going to give you the news that you need. I think there are some news that arrives. I think it's going to be a bit of a commitment to it. I think there's a bit of a journey to it. I'm just getting that there's going to be a bit of a challenge. I just feel like I've got to do one more. Oh, here it is. Good. Okay, so we got the last card was Six of Wands. Six of Wands was victory and success. So I think it's going to take a bit of a commitment, a bit of hard work, a bit of there will be some challenges to get you back into alignment, but overall it's going to be successful. I knew there was one more card that was waiting to come out. So it does bring in the Six of Wands, which does talk about triumphs, victory, success, even after all the challenges. So there will be some challenges to get you back into alignment, but once you're there, you'll have success that you need. So that's makes sense. So you get the right. So the last one, Elise, right. So this is the list that I've got at the moment. So up to Dorothy's question. So I should have Dorothy and Diamond Girl. Miss Phenomenal is there. So, oh, Miss Phenomenal. Sorry. Okay. So Eldonna and Dorothy. And okay. So I haven't got any Dorothy questions. Right. Hi, Jackie. Thank you. Dorothy, I need a question. Ooh, good question. What can I do to have a better experiences in my love life? Oh, I like this question. What can you do? Include Jackie if she wants a reading to ooh. Okay, what can you do to have better experiences in your life? And I do feel it's all about balancing out your emotions, making sure you find that connection. It's about having that. I feel like it's very much about that intimate connection. To have better experiences in your love life, it's about having that intimate connection. So it's all about having that connection is so important in regards to your love life. Oh, cards are flying out here. Okay, and I think you have to deal with any heartbreak from the past. If you've had any heartbreak, I feel like you've had some major heartbreaks and things like that. I get a feeling of needing to sort of break yourself free from that heartbreak, face those demons in a way in regards to your heartbreak. I think there's a lot of healing that may need to be done from the past in some way, acknowledging some of your worst experiences, acknowledging them, but not dwelling on those experiences. Yeah, so it's about dealing with the healing aspects of whatever's going on and finding that true connection and balancing out your emotions, making sure you're not too excessive in your emotions as well is kind of important to sort of balance out that sort of emotional state. You don't want to be don't give too much of yourself away is what I'm sort of saying here. Making sure you have that sense of just being in the moment, allowing yourself to sort of be in the now. So yeah, super, super important here to have that sense of balance, okay, within your emotions, and to deal with acknowledging those experiences that you've had that were challenging in regards to the heartbreak, making sure you heal fully from that, and you'll get a really positive connection. Super important here. Okay, so I'm still waiting for Aldonna. So Dorothy's got a question up. And then I'll do Diamond Girl. So I'm still waiting for Aldonna's question, aren't I? And then I've got Diamond Girl. And then May, Elise, and then Jackie. Right. If you want to, go for it. If you guys want to pull a card for each other or whatever you want to do, yeah, go for it. Playing with any new, if you've got a tarot or an oracle, pull a card. Go for it. Just make sure that you let them know that the reading is, just make sure you type in their name. If you've got a card for them, go for it. You know, if you've got any readers in here and they want to pull a card, you know, sometimes you're shuffling and thinking about someone, go for it. Right, what's coming towards you? Let's use actually, I'm just going to do the Rain Coast Tarot with this one, Dorothy. So, what's coming towards you? Whoa, that flew out. Woo! What's coming towards you? Ooh, okay. We get the Judgment card here. So, Dorothy, I think it's very important for you about awakening to your own spirituality, being truth, having that sense of integrity, resurrecting who you truly are is really important. I just feel like something is being resurrected. Oh, interesting. And then we get the Seven of Cups, which tells us that when something is resurrected, you've got to choose wisely. Just because something or someone comes back into your life doesn't necessarily mean that it's shiny, that it's the right, oh, it could be shiny, but it doesn't mean that it's the right thing for you. So you need to be very careful when something or someone comes back into your life. That's what I got with the resurrection and the with the Judgment and the Seven of Cups. Is like someone's coming back into your life, a reconciliation of some sort, a resurrection of something. Doesn't necessarily mean it's good for you. So be careful, be aware of your reaction to the situation. You need to be very honest about how you truly feel. Don't do what's expected of you. It's time to do what you need to do for you, Dorothy. Super important. You've got some wise choices to make here. You've got some things to think about, what's important, what's of value to your life, where you're going, the direction you're moving in, what's the emotional connection. Be careful to not let your emotions get the better of you in regard to your choices. Make sure you have a sense of practicality to the situation, but again, don't let your mind get over the don't let your mind overanalyze anything. Trust your intuition here, I think is super important here. So super important. Okay. Right. So who was next on the list? Okay, so say Diamond Girl, didn't we? Diamond Girl. Let's have a look at your question. I did see somewhere around here was a question. Okay, so where was Diamond Girl's question? Let me think. Where are we? Oh, here we go. I knew it was there somewhere. Yeah, I love that. I love that, Jackie. I love the way that the messages sort of really flow. Okay, Diamond Girl, let's have a look. Okay. Diamond Girl, what's coming towards? Oh, we've got a, now this is K858, so it's a different K. She has, so I just need K's question, VIP status, and then I'll get back to so VIP status for K. 858. Right. So Diamond Girl, let's have a look. What's coming towards you in love this year? Ooh, it's all about your skills and your abilities. It's all about working with other people around you as well. I feel like there's a lot of people around you supporting you, being able to bring your skills into fruition, your abilities into fruition. Be careful about what you're focusing on. Don't worry about the spilt milk. Don't worry about the things you cannot control. Okay, that's what you got teamwork for. That's what you got other people around you for. There are some things in life you can and you cannot control, while there's other things that you can. So it's time to focus on the things that you can do and know that you have the support for the things that you cannot do. So it's about asking for help when needed. That's super important in regards to love. And I think this is not just about a relationship as such, but about loving yourself. Very much about loving yourself, knowing when you need help or need guidance or need support during your journey. I think that's really important. Knowing that you're not alone is going to be super important here. So there's going to be some challenges for you this year. I think some challenges in regards to love. So here we have from Kay. Now this is K858. So she's talking about Libra's thoughts and okay, so we're going to do it in quite a decent reading here. So we're going to empower you in this reading. Let me just have a look in my Ko-Fi for a second. Okay, decent read. So I can look at this in a deeper level. So we're going to look at this in a interesting message, Jackie. I love that. Okay, so let's go into the Crowley deck. And because it's the Crowley, I'm actually going to go into the Rain Coast Oracle as well. So we're going to get into quite a depth here. Okay, so we can look at this in a little bit of a deeper sense for you. So we're looking at, oh, Eldonna, yes, post. I've been waiting for you. Yeah, I can, all right, I can do Kay's reading. Because she's doing a decent reading, I can look at this in a bit deeper session. Okay, Kay, so what does he bring to the relationship? What does Libra bring to the relationship? What's the foundation of the relationship? We're going to look at this in a deeper level. We're not just going to talk about his thoughts and feelings. We're going to talk about what the relationship is such. So what's the foundation of the relationship? Just had to give that a shuffle. So what's the thoughts and feelings of the relationship? What's going on here? Let's get into What is the foundation of the relationship? Let's begin with that first. What's the connection? So that's what you're going to look at first. What's the foundation of the relationship? Then you're going to look at, what do you need to know about the connection, the thoughts and feelings and things that are going on here. Okay? So this is the foundation of the relationship. Let's just have a look at the foundation of the relationship here. Interesting. The Hierophant. I'm actually getting a little bit about lessons learned here. I think the foundation is about lessons learning, the faith, your spirit of the relationship. So in the relationship is what's expected of you in regards to the relationship. That's what the foundation is. So where does he come to? Okay. So there is that traditional, okay, so that's where there's some lessons to be learned about the relationship. That's the connection there. So you want to know what's going on here. So you get the Emperor. Okay, so he's someone that likes to be in control. He likes to be that sense of, I want to get sort of quite, but he's very kind, and there is that kind and caring type of energy, but he's also very much my way or the highway. He likes to be in control, likes to be a bit of a leader in the journey. Okay, so it's there. So I'm wanting to know if there's any romance going on here. Okay, so interesting. Okay. We get the Magician card here for you. Now, when I sort of asked about him in particular, so what did you need to know about him? Okay, so that's why I keep getting like he wants to be in control. There's an illusion. I think you need to sort of get deeper down into it. I think things are a bit of an illusion for you in regards to the relationship. Okay. Now, I get a sense of being cautious with the Fool card here. I get a sense that you need to be careful that you don't dive into something that's like, I do feel like you're in a bit of an illusional state. And why I say that is because of the Magician causes illusions. He gets you to see what he wants you to see. Oh, guys, excuse me just for a second. I just got a phone call here. Hello, Paula speaking. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, just around the corner. Okay, I'm right down in site number 20, which is right down the very bottom of the driveway. Yeah, 20 is right down at the bottom corner. Okay, gotcha, bye. Oh, that's a delivery coming. So that's a delivery on its way. Incense and my new mat. Okay, so I do feel like there's a sense of new beginnings. I do feel like you need to be very cautious. You need to be very aware of not causing any illusions. I think it's about friendship. I don't feel like there's any romance at all. There are smoother waters, but it's all about how you choose to. Oh no, that's all right. Site 20. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't mean anything to anyone else. It's just a site on a. That's okay. It's no biggie. Let me just do one more card here. Okay. Yeah, King of Swords. I think you need to be, I think you need to analyze the situation here. Okay, I think you need to think about the situation and what's actually going on. I think it's about the truth. I think you need to, I don't see any romance, put it that way. There's no romance or anything like that in the situation here. Okay, I think you need to be wise about it. 1 minute. 1 minute. Hello, Paula speaking. Yep, right, I'm just coming. Okay, thanks. Sorry. Issues there with the disconnection, and I just want to show you what came in. Oh, I don't want to burn it. A mat. I'll have to take a photo of it. It says witches in. And new incense. Right. And I had station. Okay, so we've got the sense of there is no romance. Okay, it is about friendship. There is some moving on. There is some sense of I don't see any romance, put it that way. There's no romance there in regards to the relationship. It's very much about you needing to says seek wise teacher for guidance. I think you need some support. I think you need to talk to somebody about how you're feeling or why you're feeling the way you're feeling. But I definitely don't see any romance there. Okay, so just feel like there's just another oracle card here. Okay, so says here to seek beauty in silence. So I do feel like I just keep getting this thing about it's time to look below the illusions, to look below the surface and what you think's going on. I think it's very much about self-care, self-love. Don't worry about what's going on with him. I think it's just about the friendship. Don't try there's no romance or anything going into there. So, okay, that's what I'm really getting for you. Is the fact is that it's his way or the highway type of energy. He's very, even though he's kind and caring and he's got that I just feel like with the Emperor energy, he likes to be in control. He likes to be, so I just don't feel like he is really committed. I don't get that commitment in a sort of romantic way or anything like that. I do feel like you just need to think about things and allow yourself that journey. So, sorry, what was your reading? Oh, okay. Field of dreams. Your thoughts, feeling, beliefs are always engaging the vast field of your puberty. Okay. Brilliant. So, yeah, it's about being comfortable in your own skin. You're right there, Jackie. That's totally right there for Kay. So hopefully that helps you to focus on what's important for you. I'm sorry I was waiting for that delivery that was important that came from a local shop. So I was waiting. She came particularly to deliver it to me from town, which is a good 20 minute drive, which I know doesn't sound very long, but it's a bit of a drive here. Right, okay. She came from her shop to deliver that for me, so quite excited. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. I think it's about self-care, very much about self-care, being comfortable in your own skin. It's all about taking care of self. Okay, so what am I up to with the list? Where am I up to? Now, who haven't I done? Where am I up to, Caitlin? Aldonna, thank you. It takes me a second to get back into zone again after that. Aldonna, right. Brilliant. Thank you. Right, let's put that away. Okay, what does Aldonna need to know right now generally? What's important for Aldonna at the moment? Where's Aldonna's focus need to be? Okay, this is interesting because I got the Knight of Swords, but I got told to reverse it. Okay, or ill-dignified. So basically what we're talking about is about allowing yourself to release any worry or any stress or anything that's going on, right? So what's really important for you, I do feel as though this is sort of deep diving a little bit into whatever's worrying you, or what's anxiety, what's enabling you to sort of release that worry. Feels like you're doing a lot of self-healing is what I'm getting here. I do feel like you're getting a lot of, you are processing a lot of the healing process. I do feel like you're freeing yourself from a lot of the worry and a lot of the stress that's been going on. Oh, you've been going through some huge changes in your life, Aldonna. I do feel as though you have been moving through stages of letting things go. There are some things that have been final for you. There are some things that have been ending, and they've allowed you to sort of move into a new light, Aldonna. I do feel as though you've been releasing a lot of that worry, a lot of that stress, a lot of the stuff that's been going on for you, and you have been moving through. So you've got to acknowledge what you've achieved, acknowledge what you've moved, what you've changed in your life. I think that's very important, Aldonna. It's about looking at the things to think about what's the light that you're moving into, that sense of, I feel like you've trampled over the things that were holding you back or holding you down. I do feel as though you've moved into this new light, Aldonna. I do feel as though that's what I'm sort of been getting with this, which is why I think I got the Nine of Swords as a reversed card instead of upright. I don't feel like you're not as worried and as stressed as you were. I do feel like you've moved through into new levels of self-awareness, Aldonna. So you've got to be really proud of yourself. I get the sense of being sort of quite proud of yourself, of what you've achieved so far. It feels like you've been doing a lot of the work that you needed to do. So it does feel like there's a light at the end of the tunnel. There is that light as you're moving through. Oh, that's interesting. Cleaning house, time to clear the clutter. And that's exactly what Aldonna's been doing. She's been clearing away, doing a lot of the healing process herself. So interesting indeed that came through. So, yeah. So, next was... So, who's next? Okay, so where am I up to now? Just trying to work it out. Okay. Oh, May's next. Okay. What is something that needs to be... May is next. Okay. What is something that needs to be brought to my awareness about W? Okay, cool. God, Kate, oh my God, Pearl Storm Goddess, Caitlin, you make my life so much easier. My brain gets like, woo. Okay, what needs to be brought to your awareness about W? Okay. So let's do the Crowley. Okay, Crowley. Okay, interesting. Let's have a look. What have I got here? Okay, what's something that you need to be aware of? Okay, firstly, you need to be aware that there are some things in life you cannot control. Okay, there's some things in life that are out of your control. There's some things that you need to be aware of. There are some things that you can focus on, and then there's some things that you need to let go and not worry about. Okay, I do get that sense here with the Five of Cups. Next, I get the sense of Nine of Coins. So I think you need to sort of, this one here is about, in a way, about isolation, about finding your own happiness in a way, about taking some time out for yourself, having a little self-pampering self thing. So you need to be aware that, like I said, you cannot control some stuff about. Okay. Sorry, disconnection. Hopefully that's sorted. I hope I'm back. Yeah, sorry. I don't know what's going on with my internet connect. Why the internet provider, the issues are being so bad at the moment. There's nothing I can do about it because of where I live. Okay, so I'm back. Good. Okay, so May, really important for you to take care of self. Find your own inner light. Certainly important. It's a sensitive thing because I do feel as there's some stuff that's going on with W that you can or cannot control. So you have to really focus on yourself. Okay. Oh, what a great message, Jane. Okay, Elise. Okay, so let's have a look here. So you're asking a yes or no question. You're welcome, May. You're welcome. Okay, so you've asked a yes or no question. So let's go into angel answers, of course. So let's find out. Will you reconnect? Will there be a reconciliation? Okay, so let's have a look. Will there be a reconciliation? Okay, will there be a reconciliation? Yes, there could be a reconciliation. There could be a reconnection of some sort. Okay, it's definitely a reconciliation. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay. But it could be short-lived. It's about moving on. It's about closure. That was interesting. That card actually flew out. I had to pick it up off the ground. With the devil card here, it tells us it's an addiction. It's a bad habit, a repeated pattern. So it's about moving on. So yes, there'll be a reconciliation. Yes, there'll be a connection of some sort. But what you do with it, it's about moving on. It's an addiction. It's not good for you. A reconnection, yes, you'll get a reconnection, but it may not be good for you. It may keep you chained to the past. It's about moving on. It really is about letting go and moving on to the future, about having a sense of closure. So you're saying, will you reconnect? You had a relationship that ended recently. It's really about moving on. Yes, you can reconnect, but is it going to be good for you? Is it really good for you to reconnect? That's a cool. Ooh, good question, Jackie. Good question. Okay, so Elise, I do feel like, yes, you're going to have a reconnection. Yes, you're going to feel like everything's all good, but it's not good for you. Okay, so you're going to have to really think about moving forward. You have to think about the repeated patterns, the bad habits. You have to think about why that connection actually ended. So I am got that little bit thing here. So Jackie. So is this about it? Is this the last reading? Oh, okay. So Stormfields, this too shall pass. Okay, Jackie. Let's have a look. Where are we? So we got the Crowley deck. And it says, I have to say about me today for the week. Ooh, okay. So what is the Crowley deck? Okay, so if anybody else comes in and they want a reading, I've still got a few more minutes because I did have a little bit of disconnections and things going on. So I'll give it a few more minutes too. So if anyone else comes in, but they'll have to be donations. Happy to do reading. but I will do if anyone wants any more information or anything like that. So what does the Crowley deck have to say to me for the weekend? So what's going on for the weekend for Jackie? So tell us about the weekend for Jackie. So let's have a look. Okay, I'm just going to burn. I want to burn one of my new incense. Let's see, what did she get? Because I just told her to chuck some in there. Ooh, she gave me some freebies. Ooh, what'd she give me in the freebies? Let's have a look. Songs of India. What did we get? Jasmine, Na Champa, Arabian Oud. Oh, Arabian Oud. That sounds neat. And she gave me Anima Temple. Ooh, that was nice of her. I got some freebies. Oh, and another one. What else did I get? Sorry, Jackie, you are coming. I'm just trying to see what she gave me. And patchouli. Besides my other app, which I'll do. How about a temple one? I'm coming. So I'm going to do this. Oh, that smells. I wish I had smell-o-vision. Wish you guys could smell it. I know my incense is a bit full from this morning. Yesterday and this morning I haven't even. Here we go. God, that smells lovely. Oh, that's nice. Healing vibes. Sent your way. Okay. I couldn't resist. I don't know why I've got that on for. Right. Oh. Okay. So true, Jackie. Right. Okay. So what's happening in the weekend? Let's have a look. Wish you could smell it. It's so gorgeous. Okay, why am I getting this one here? Interesting. Okay, I get the Eight of Swords. You might feel a little bit restricted this weekend, but I want to say obligated. Restricted, obligated. So give yourself permission to be free. King of Cups. I get a feeling like you're not going to be sort of I want to say digging your toes. I feel like you're not going to quite want to dip your toes in fully. I feel a bit of hesitation. Oh, I can't we can't have food coming into New Zealand. Have to be very careful about bringing food in. And especially if it's got lavender in it, which is herbs. Okay. I think you're going to have to be quite organized for the weekend. No worries. And he isn't very social. Okay. I think you're going to have to be quite organized. I get the King of Coins here. So I get a sense of being... Oh, yeah. Hopefully I'm back again. Oh, good. I'm pleased that sort of helped you, Jackie. I definitely feel as though you're going to have to be organized. There's a lot of preparation to get done. I do feel as though this is going to be one where you're going to feel very limited, very restricted by what's going on, which is going to be happening. So you're going to have to be, I think you're going to have a sense of surrender in a way to your emotions. I think you're going to have to put your emotions to one side, actually. I actually get a sense with the King of Cups here, putting your emotions to one side, because you've got to be quite practical and quite organized and quite prepared. So, yeah, Jackie, I do feel as though you got a lot of stuff going on here. So, yeah, I do feel as though you got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff to prepare, a lot of stuff to get done. And I do feel like you're going to feel very restricted. I do feel like you're going to feel limited to what you can do or how you feel, and putting your emotions to one side is going to be super important, to not go, don't let your emotions get the better of you, sort of thing. Yeah. Yeah, anything with lavender is normally cannot go into anything with herbs and things on it. Got to be very careful about coming into New Zealand, especially if it's sort of like, I think Australia will be much the same. So yeah, Jackie, hopefully that helps. Aren't they cool? Isn't the deck amazing? Christoph did an excellent job. He did such a good job. I got such a good price for the two decks together. Was such a good buy, plus delivery. Yeah, I know it's safe. It's not about that. It's about we've got to be very careful about having herbs come into New Zealand. Customs are a bit picky about it. It has to have a special license. It's got to go through a special system. Anything with herbs or anything, it's not. Yeah. We have to be very careful about any sort of food coming into New Zealand. And I think Australia is much the same. It's to do with the ecosystem. So anyway, Jackie, hopefully that helps you there. Oh, you're going to watch the second deck video? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I just put it out this morning. I didn't get everything that I wanted to get done this week, but... Okay, so that's it. Whew, I need to relax. Brilliant, brilliant. So I hope you enjoyed those. I'm sorry about the disconnection, the Wi-Fi, everything going on. So absolutely brilliant with the Christoph James decks. Getting quite a selection there. And the other one is Raincoat Streams. So yeah. That's Christoph's decks. What I find with Christoph is he does the shipping has been quite reasonable from Canada for some reason. Like hasn't been extremely expensive. You have to buy them directly from his website too. Yeah, there's one more deck that I want to get of his. His decks are normally always in a 2-piece box, except for the Raincoast Oracle was in a tin that I got. No, I didn't think they were extremely expensive. I don't think they're extremely expensive. I think his is in Canadian dollars, and I think they were 50. Yeah, good exchange. No, so about 50. I think they were 50 Canadian. Oops. I don't think the Crowley deck's at the moment. I don't think it's in stock. You'd have to ask him. You'd have to email him. But the Raincoat Vision Tarot is 50. I think it's 50 Canadian. He's only got a limited number, but he's got 50 Canadian. And I just got the pocket one in this one, so it was a little bit cheaper. Oh, it's all good. Thank you, Caitlin. Thank you. Okay, that's me. I needed to take a break. You know me already. You know Caitlin already, Jackie. I don't think you realised who you were. Didn't realise it was a name change from the Night Daughter Oracle. She had another name change. Anyway, that's me. Yeah, that's the Caitlin. I didn't even realise that you didn't realise who she was. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. I think that's about it. I don't think anyone else has come into chat or anyone else wants a reading, a donation, or anything like that. So I am going to say cheerio, I think. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay. Oh, that's good, Bart.